I'll be getting around, assuming 100 cedi per bed.
Yeah.
I'll be getting around
50,000.
50,000, right? You see that?
You have watched my videos, right?
Okay, yes.
You are telling me mostly I'm interested in. Personally, I love cattle. That's me.
Okay.
Growing up as a child, I love cattle, sheep, and all that. What do you how do you compare the cattle business to the guinea fowl business? Can you do some breakdown for us? Let us know. Because
if you look at cattle and guinea fowl,
okay.
Sometimes or mostly I do watch your videos. I'm watching your videos on YouTube, Mohammed TV, and I watch a lot of videos you make. And I can see that most of your videos are on cattle. There was a day I got abused about somebody's cattle, and I started planning about that.
Okay.
So I look at it and say, and compare that to guinea fowl. That is, assuming you have, let's say, start from one cow. Currently, at least if you want to start from one cow, the amount of money you need to start from one cow should be, let's say, 2,000,
3,000, 4,000,
something like that. So assuming you get a younger cattle, that's a younger cow that you can buy for 2,000 Ghana cedis. And I also have my 2,000 Ghana cedis, and I want to start with guinea fowl. With my 2,000 Ghana cedis, I can get at least 1,000 eggs. If you buy one cow with your 2,000 cedis, and I buy, let me say, 1,000 eggs with my 2,000 cedis. At the end of the hatchery, you have started from cow and I've started with guinea fowl. Maybe I can get, let's say, 600 birds at least. Assuming if I don't get from the eggs I buy, at least 500. Half of the eggs. If I get something like that and I need to take care of them to maturity, my birds will get mature in the next.
Let's do them in a year time. Let's give them each a year.
Guinea fowl, you don't need to keep them for a year. If you want to sell the parent stock, 6 to 7 months time, they are mature.
To sell out?
To sell.
For meat?
For meat, 6 to... And that is even this, our local ones. The foreign one, 5 months, they are okay. Even, let me say, 4 to 5 months, they are completely mature. They attain the maximum weight at that point. But this one will attain maximum weight around 6 months. So at the 6 month times, I can sell one guinea fowl for 80 cedis. If there is market, high demand, I can sell one guinea fowl for 100 cedis. But at that point, your cattle or your cow will not be ready for market. Even if you want to sell it, you have to sell it to somebody who is a butcher or something like that.
Who is also going to
Very good. So at that point, if I'm selling my 500 guinea fowl, I'll be getting around, assuming 100 cedi per bed. I'll be getting around
50,000.
50,000, right? You see that? You are that 500 guinea fowl we are talking about. You just need a structure. Let me say a Buddha house, nice one. And where you will keep them. And at the end, at least you should have, let me say, a plot. 2 or 3. Maybe you have an acre. Even if you don't have something like that, at least yourself get about 2 people to help you, start them out to graze or eat grasses in order to minimize the amount of intake of their food. You are good to go. That is the same thing the cattle rearers are doing. They will have to start the cattle out and be following it. Get that time for your guinea fowl. Ensure that your guinea fowl doesn't go away, and then be around them, feed them, sit with them while they are eating. They won't be afraid of you. And once in a while, you open them to come out and graze, let me say, eat grasses and other things. If you're not interested, and even look at something. Once your guinea fowl is mature at 5-6 months, if you are somebody with a courage or with a small money and you can still be patient to wait for them to attain 7 months, you will still get eggs. If you are somebody who has an incubator, how much is they all now? 10 cedis, 12 cedis, somewhere 13. It ranges from, let me say, 10 to 14 cedis. The 500 guinea fowl, before the one having the cow will attain 1 year, you will start producing younger guinea pigs. Even if you don't want to produce guinea pigs, sell the eggs. These days, in Tamale here, you can get egg for 2 cedis, guinea fowl egg. And when it is outside, you those who are buying and hatching, sometimes we buy and supply others. You can add something in order to make more profit. People buy. Demand for guinea fowl, guinea pigs, eggs and other things is the most, let me say, the things that come with the highest demand than any other poultry products per my experience.
Wow.
So I say this one is the best.
Really?
Per the calculation I have done. Do you think that the one with the cattle, how much will the person be able to sell that cow at the end of the year? At least 20,000. The highest the person can go is, let me say, 25.
Okay.
We haven't seen a cow that is buying for, let me say, 30,000, something like that. Okay, what we have done.
But there is, it has to be exceptional. We have seen 30,000, 40,000, even 50,000. But that one is going to take you a long time, like 3 years to 4 years animal.
So if you are somebody who is doing this one, what you need is just the knowledge. Like I've told you. Guinea fowl, you can't just start guinea fowl as somebody who wants to do guinea fowl farm. You see how I've explained I've started. You need to do a lot of investigation. How to keep them alive. The medication to give. And don't be somebody who is stingy in guinea fowl. That is what mostly we see.
Okay.
Those who find it difficult to spend their money on their best loses everything.
Okay. You don't want to spend money. You don't want to buy medication.
You lose everything.
Okay.
The best I just sold before this one, it got to a time I nearly give up.
Okay.
Because out of was it 400 beds I was keeping? It got to a point I sat down and did my calculation. Somebody whose daily income is somewhere, let me say my monthly income is somewhere 300, 400, 500. And I've seen that within 2 months I was spending almost 6,000 to 7,000 in beds.
Wow.
For the brooding. Beds in around 400. So it got that time I gave an animal give up. So because that was the time I was demanding for market and it wasn't coming.
Okay.
So I just have to force myself and stop the calculation. I kept on feeding until there was market. When I sold, what I got was something exciting.
Okay.
I was able to get my money and a lot of benefits.
Okay.
From that.
Wow, I see.